Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Respect is not something that can be demanded, but rather a result of a life journey full of wisdom and inner strength. Have you ever wondered why some people are always admired and respected, even though they don't try to stand out? These individuals don't need to assert power or demand attention. They simply live by certain principles. And it's these principles that create an invisible but powerful attraction. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, has helped figures like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca not only overcome challenges, but also build lives that everyone admires. So, what helped them earn that respect? How can we learn from them and apply these lessons to our modern lives? Let's explore 10 Stoic lessons that will not only help you live a better life, but also earn the respect of others, no matter the circumstances. By applying these principles, your life will never be the same, and the way people treat you will change instantly. Lesson 1. The right words. Words are not just a simple expression of opinions, but a powerful tool that can have a profound impact on others and ourselves. Stoicism encourages careful selection when it comes to speech, as words not only reflect the essence of a person, but also shape the reality we live in. The reason why the right words have such great power is because they come from sincerity and wisdom. A person who knows how to speak rightly does not always speak a lot, but instead knows how to choose words that are valuable, constructive, and appropriate for the situation. The right words do not harm or cause injury. On the contrary, they help resolve problems and create genuine connections. In the modern world, where judgment and criticism seem to be common habits, keeping our words correct and fitting becomes a significant challenge. However, someone who understands Stoicism will realize that silence at the right moment, or gentle words filled with meaning, are expressions of inner strength and self-control. Lesson 2. Compassion. Compassion is not just a moral virtue, but the foundation of genuine human connection. In Stoic philosophy, compassion is not weakness or pity, but rather understanding and respecting those around us, helping them through their struggles without expecting anything in return. A person with compassion not only sees the pain of others, but also has the ability to empathize and walk alongside them. When facing challenges, instead of only worrying about themselves, they are open to others, listening and sharing. In Stoicism, this empathy is the clearest expression of inner strength, as the practitioner is not swept away by negative emotions, but helps with clarity and without selfish motives. Compassion reduces selfishness and increases understanding, creating harmony in relationships. When encountering those who suffer, instead of judging or ignoring them, a compassionate person will act with kindness and sincerity. This is a Stoic approach to maintaining inner calm, no matter how harsh the circumstances may be. When practiced correctly, compassion not only helps others, but also enriches the self. Every good action brings greater peace to the soul, strengthening inner tranquility, and this is the greatest reward Stoicism offers. Lesson 3. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is not an easy act, but it is one of the most important lessons in Stoic philosophy. Sometimes, anger and resentment can take over our minds, preventing us from living in peace. However, Stoics understand that forgiveness is not for the benefit of others, but for ourselves. When we hold on to anger, we only bring suffering upon ourselves without changing anything. Stoicism teaches that negative emotions like anger only weaken us. Forgiveness is not about accepting the wrongdoings of others, but about letting go of the hurt feelings. Our ego and pride can easily drive us to seek revenge, but Stoicism encourages us to view every situation through the lens of reason and freedom. When we forgive, we stop allowing the past to control the present, enabling us to live in peace. Psychological research also shows that those who are capable of forgiving experience less stress and anxiety, as they do not carry the weight of negative memories. Forgiveness is the key to freeing oneself from what cannot be changed. True freedom comes when we are no longer burdened by anything in our minds. For Stoics, forgiveness is a choice not to let the mistakes of others affect our lives. By practicing this, respect from others naturally follows, as they recognize the strength and wisdom in our actions. Lesson 4. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is the ability to live fully in the present moment, not being dragged by the past or worried about the future. In Stoicism, focusing on the present is not just a habit, but a way to control our emotions and actions. When we are aware of our thoughts and feelings in each moment, we can make wise decisions rather than being swept up in automatic, instinctual reactions. Mindfulness helps us not only view problems objectively, but also creates a distance between ourselves and negative emotions. This is crucial in the modern world, where distractions and stress are ever present. Stoicism reminds us that true peace of mind can only be achieved when we are in control of our thoughts and actions, rather than allowing external factors to dictate our emotions. When practicing mindfulness, Stoics understand that worrying about things beyond our control only adds to anxiety. They know that instead of criticizing or blaming, living in the present moment brings peace to the soul. This is why Stoicism encourages regular practice of mindfulness, making sure that emotions or thoughts do not excessively control us. Lesson 5. Humility. Humility is not about weakness or demeaning oneself. In Stoicism, humility is a powerful virtue, an awareness of oneself without falling prey to arrogance or pride. A humble person understands that every success is the result of multiple factors. No one is perfect. Humility not only helps maintain calm during moments of success, but it also allows one to face failure without being overwhelmed by emotion. A stoic, humble person does not seek to boast or highlight themselves, but remains composed, not allowing self-satisfaction or arrogance to cloud their judgment or actions. Stoicism teaches that pride is a trap that leads to false satisfaction. When we become overly proud, we lose the ability to learn or grow. Humility, on the other hand, opens the path to continuous self-improvement, learning from every situation, from others, and even from our failures. A humble person always understands that they are not the center of the universe, and that every individual holds their own unique value, with each life containing valuable lessons. Lesson 6. Non-attachment. In Stoicism, non-attachment is one of the core principles that help individuals maintain inner freedom and avoid being swept away by negative emotions. Holding on to the past or worrying about the future only leads to a cluttered mind, losing the ability to fully live in the present moment. Non-attachment is not only about ruminating over past mistakes or failures, but also about clinging to expectations for the future, things beyond our control. Stoicism teaches that events outside our ability to control are not worth worrying about or obsessing over. Instead of fixating on outcomes, focus on actions in the present, on what is within your control. When one practices non-attachment, they will discover true freedom. This freedom is not about irresponsibility or indifference, but about the ability to accept every situation as it is, without letting it dictate one's emotions or decisions. Stoics learn to face life with equanimity, embracing imperfection and not allowing expectations or disappointments to deeply affect their mood or actions. Lesson 7. Patience. Patience is one of the strongest virtues that Stoicism teaches us. In a world filled with constant change and stress, staying calm and patient becomes the key to overcoming difficulties without being swept away by emotions. Patience is not merely about passive waiting, but an inner control, understanding that everything has its own time to unfold. According to Stoic philosophy, patience not only helps us face life's challenges, but also allows us to accept and master our emotions. Rushing and impatience only cause us to miss opportunities for learning, growth, and enjoying each step of the journey. Stoicism encourages us to approach every situation with generosity, avoiding hasty conclusions or quick reactions, and instead practicing patience with ourselves and others. Patience is also about active waiting, remaining undisturbed by external forces. Achieving long-term goals requires time, persistence, and an understanding that everything comes in its own time, when we are properly prepared and mentally ready to receive it. Accomplishments do not come just because we work hard for a short period of time. They are the result of a long process, filled with challenges, but sustained by perseverance. Lesson 8. Kindness. Kindness is not only a beautiful virtue, but also a powerful force that can transform relationships and create a positive impact on the world around us. However, in a society driven by competition and self-interest, kindness is not always easy to maintain. Stoicism teaches that true kindness is not merely an act of compassion, but a manifestation of self-respect and a deep understanding of human nature. True kindness comes from recognizing the finite nature of life. Everyone is facing their own struggles, and even the smallest act of kindness can make a significant difference. Stoicism emphasizes that when we act out of kindness, it is not to seek recognition or repayment, but because it is the right thing to do. True freedom of the soul comes from helping others without expecting anything in return, as kindness is part of living rightly, unaffected by external factors. A Stoic understands that kindness is not weakness, but strength derived from consciously controlling emotions and actions. Kindness does not mean sacrificing oneself or neglecting one's own needs, but rather the ability to place oneself in another's position to understand and help them within one's own limits. Lesson 9. Self-reflection. Self-reflection is a powerful tool that Stoicism encourages for personal growth. It is the process of honestly looking at oneself without any concealment. Stoicism teaches that to live a meaningful life, one must regularly assess their thoughts, emotions, and actions. A Stoic practices self-reflection not only to recognize mistakes, but also to learn from every situation, turning each experience into an opportunity for growth. Instead of criticizing others or blaming circumstances, they ask themselves, "What could I have done differently?" This is the way to develop oneself and gain a clearer understanding of their actions in each situation. Through self-reflection, they also ask deeper questions about how to improve their mindset and actions in the future, thereby enhancing their ability to manage emotions and respond calmly to challenges. Self-reflection also helps one understand life goals and actions. Habits or reactions that do not bring one closer to Stoic ideals are identified and adjusted. Furthermore, self-reflection is part of inner control. A Stoic understands that only the inner world can be changed, while the external world cannot be controlled. By looking inward, one becomes more resilient, able to face challenges without losing their way. Lesson 10. Gratitude. Gratitude is not just a simple emotion, but a powerful practice in Stoicism that helps maintain inner peace even in the face of challenges. Stoics believe that everything in life has value, whether it is good or bad. Therefore, they not only give thanks for favorable circumstances, but also for the difficulties, as these help us grow and learn. Gratitude enables one to view life with calmness, without being swept away by unreasonable demands or desires that can never be fulfilled. Practicing gratitude daily helps focus on what truly matters, reducing dissatisfaction and anxiety. When practicing gratitude, one naturally develops more positive relationships with others, as gratitude not only helps one feel content with what they have, but also leads to showing appreciation for those around them. Stoicism emphasizes that gratitude is the key to maintaining happiness and serenity amidst life's ups and downs. Applying Stoic principles not only helps you grow, but also creates a positive influence on those around you. When living with compassion, patience, and humility, everything begins to change from the inside out, and respect will naturally follow, as a consequence of living wisely. If these lessons have made you reflect and you want to start applying them to your life, don't forget to hit subscribe to stay updated on future videos. Share this video with those who are also seeking positive change and want to live by Stoic philosophy. Make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss any new content from the channel. Thank you for being with us, and I hope these lessons will empower your journey.